Whoop, whoop. What is up, Bearcats? We are here. We are hanging. We are chilling. It's Thursday, which means it's time for the HMG TNA Impact Watch Along and Belt Count. We got a live show coming at us tonight. Yeah, Impact is airing live tonight. So, yeah, hope you're all having a great day. It's gonna be a little bit rough to get through, but we're here. We're together. Let's do it. Whoop, whoop. So, we got Cold-Blooded Yeet Yeet. And we got Scott too. What's up, y'all? Whoop whoop. While we're waiting for the feed to start, let's get some tunes playing. As long as you damn it, ads. On this platform.
History of professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan, his contributions and the entirety of this industry will never be forgotten. TNA Wrestling is deeply saddened by this news, and we send our condolences to the fans, friends, and family of Hulk Hogan.
Man, it's still, bro. That's still hard to take in. Whoop whoop! Let's get it, pal. Yeah, it's like it's gonna happen, but it's you're never ready for it. Like Flair, man. Like looking at Flair right now. Like that dude, he could go any day. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting, Scott. And again, I don't mean to get political here, but I think this is actually a good example to use. Most of, if not everybody, celebrating and happy about Hogan's death are the same people who suck the dick of a former president who happened to drone strike a bunch of children. Yeah, I couldn't get through it. I couldn't get through it. It was rough. What's up, Sonic? Whoop whoop! Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. Hope all's well with you. Yeet yeet. Let's let them know we're live on Facebook. Let them know we're live. Yeah, kind of need to a little bit. Oh, nice. Sergeant Slaughter. Whoop, whoop. Hey, yo, it's Mr. Todd. Mr. No Monikers Needed in the house. The two-time. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Hmm. Oh, nice. Very cool. It's a good one. Whoop, whoop. Nice. I know the breakdown. Everything is going to shake now someday. I know the breakdown. Tell me again, am I awake now, baby? Yeah, there was just way too much going on, like with way like Bischoff, Jimmy Hart, and people around him were talking. I mean, meanwhile, we're not seeing him anywhere. Yeah, exactly.
Kingston, Rhode Island, for the fallout from one of the biggest and most successful events in the history of TNA Wrestling, Slammiversary. We're officially on the path.
Yeah, that's true. Like the signs were there. The signs were absolutely there. Like a lot of un-Hogan things happening. Like, okay, something's definitely off. Something's like not right. Yeah, that is very weird. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that does make sense because remember, Hogan still his name is tied up in several business ventures. I'm guessing probably might have been for business reasons to keep the business partners happy and keep their deals going. Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. The only people from AEW to actually that I've seen at least that said anything about it.
Wow, it was epic.
So they got a good house here. Whoop whoop.
So let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. I'm going to do everything I can to rectify this.
That's a good mindset, Todd. That's a really good mindset to have.
We are warriors. We are the best wrestlers in the world. Do everything to put the right people in the right positions to reach.
Yeah, that too. I'm sure that had to had something to do with it. All right, Todd. Always a pleasure. Whoop whoop. I will keep you locked in for 9. Have a great. Hope the show goes well. Have a great night. Take care to you too. Whoop whoop. Oh, nice, Scott.
By example, but here's someone who is got to be ticked off after Slammiversary.
All right, so Santino basically he's talking about how the reason why he's going after Ethan Page is because they took some of our gold. So I'm going to try to lead by example and take some gold from NXT.
And you have to imagine Slamovich.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't think patience is her strong suit.
Santino, I didn't come out here to thank you for your pep talk. I came out here to get what's mine. I was the TNA Knockout World Champion. I carried that division on my back. I beat every single person that you put in front of me. And at Slammiversary, JCJ, and you stole that title from me. I want my contractual rematch, and I want it next week.
Why not tonight?
You want your Martha Slamovich versus Jesse Janey for the TNA Knockout World Championship. Don't waste any time, but apparently neither is the system.
Get me the system, Bal.
There was an up and down night at Slammiversary for the system. As his former tag team championship partners, Slamovich and Edward.
So yeah, it looks like System has turned babyface because they acknowledged the history between Masha and Lish being tag team champions, and they did a fist bump. Oh yeah, that's right, because Masha was like loosely affiliated with the System as one half of the Knockout Tag Team Champions with the Lish.
Shared between the face of the franchise and the youngest in charge.
The system made a lot of enemies over the last year and a half, but you can't deny their metal.
Santino, you said how there are warriors in this company. Warriors who are willing to stand up and fight for what TNA believes in. And you're right. The proof is right here in front of you, Santino. Right here. See, at Slammiversary, we weren't just representing the system. No. We were representing that locker room. We were representing TNA Wrestling. Out to that ring, we stood across from Dark State, and we sent them packing back to NXT.
– 100% agreed there.
You talking
100% agreed.
everything in my power to help this company succeed. I've been one of those trying to take this company down, but Santino, those days are long gone now.
Yo, what's up, Zach? Whoop, whoop. Indeed, rest in peace, Hulkster. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
You see, Santino? These three letters right here, these colors, this logo, this brand means everything to the system. The TNA Wrestling isn't some little pit stop for us. TNA Wrestling is the system's home. What's up, town? Santino,
If TNA is going to war,
Oh shit, we got the OGC in the house. Colin Wysong, what's up? Whoop whoop. What you gonna do, brother? Good to see you, man. Whoop whoop.
you see, I've accomplished almost everything here at TNA. At this point in my career, it's not about titles. It's not about championship, but it's about building a legacy that makes my name synonymous to TNA. Just like the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oof. Nope. 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 That's so much wrong.
Why I love TNA so much. Why I will go to war with every man and woman in that locker room. Because we brawl, we sweat, we bleed, we fall, but we get
Impact the Maniacs, brother.
and continue to fight. Later did and deserves. No, that's why he earned the right for being the youngest X Division champion in TNA history. And that's why he's going to take the X Division to brand new heights, which brings me to my next point. The TNA World Championship. Our current champion, who just got here, is already calling himself the face of TNA. With a wild
Dude, that would be a good match. That would be a really good match. It'd be good for Jasper too.
We've been here for just about a decade, and we've seen people come, and we. But I can look in your eyes and call you the heart and soul of TNA, and you can look me in mine and call me the face of the franchise, because we've been through the ups, we've been through the downs, we've been through the indifference, we've been made fun of, we've been criticized, we've been ridiculed, but we keep waving that TNA flag. We keep putting TNA on our backs and this company through thick and through thin.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually formally setting up a TNA versus NXT storyline. Where it looks like the system being the guys leading the charge.
As 3 words. Walk that track.
All right, I like Moose and Trick. I like this. I like this. One belt.
Accompanied by AJ Francis and Casey Navarro. First class.
And your Moose, sit your bubble head back. Anniversary, you lose your title to Leon Slater, and the first thing you come out here and do is mumble over your words and call out Trick Williams. You must be stupid. Let's be clear. This is my house now. Took out the average Joe. I'm the man who took out the loud and proud Boricua Mike Santana. I'm the man who brought TNA the largest attendance of all time. Damn it, this ain't TNA no more. This is Chicken A. Ooh, yeah. Now, Moose, I don't care if you're on a mission. I don't care if you grab the Detroit Pistons. You still don't got enough firepower for first class tricking. Let's talk about it. Now, the fact, you used to go order 4 more like Mustafa Ali, and you still can't see me. I am the present. I am the man. This is Chicken A now, and you, Moose, are the.
Tricky have a lot to say, so how about this? How about you wobble your ass down here, bring Uncle Phil and Pink and the system, the greatest faction of all time. We'll show you how we do this.
Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Oh, now we got order 4 in Ali. Whoop, whoop.
Anniversary this past Sunday. Mr. Williams, let's not talk about it.
Let's make sure you never mention my good name again, because if you do, I'll bury your ass like my name's The Undertaker. All this talk about the greatest faction and TNA, it's definitely not second class, and it's definitely not some broken down old. The greatest faction in TNA is Order 4. So now I demand that all of the citizens of TNA rise and give me a proper round of applause. As I take my rightful spot as the leader of the greatest faction of all time. Oh, it's just crackbooks of Ali. The fight is on. The security's involved. The mirror is broken.
The system in Order 4 clashing in the impact zone. Santino Morella is called for security.
Everything. Look at this first class.
Sounds like a walking red flag, pal. Decent opening segment. Good stuff. I like it. Wait, so now you look like the commercial? Like we're seeing the commercial thing? Dude, that's very true, Sonic. Very true. I remember I think I shed a tear or two when Sherman Helmsley died. Pay us what you owe us. Yeah, you guys are 40 million in the hole even with being subsidized. All right, we're doing the commercial. I'm gonna do a little smoky toky. Whoop whoop. Yeah, never made a profit. Never turned a profit. All right, so this is a weird. So there's no audio, but we're seeing like a balcony, almost like a balcony shot of the ring, facing that's like looking towards the stage. That's weird. Yeah, and the ring announcer and the ref are just standing there. I guess they're waiting. This is a weird feed. I feel bad for them. They're kind of standing with their dicks in their hands. Yep, or from an from an office level, he knows how to draw money from the office too. Shit, I'm fucked up.
You guys have my back. That's all this happened out there. Need my help? You know what? Just give you an idea. Since you guys are now on the same page, how about we have a little bit of a reunion here? You know the Myers, the HMG guys. Against the Red Hats. Guys, please, slash Williams next week.
All right, I like this.
Well, some of this fact looks like it.
Give me gang wars, pal. So yeah, Cardona and Myers against Great Hands later tonight, and then next week, next week's going to be Moose, JDC, and Edwards against First Class Trick. Whoop whoop.
Googling Rhode Island, researching to see what you've done to echo an eternity, and I found absolutely nothing. Zero. Nada. And do you want to know why? Because you're all a bunch of losers. Degenerates.
That's funny.
You're miserable. You've done. I'm going to give you something to cheer for. I'm going to give you something to be happy for. Winners, something that will actually echo in eternity. So welcome the TNA Knockouts Tag Team.
Three belts.
The most beautiful match in all of TNA is standing right before you.
I want to take you back to this past Sunday. It was the count anniversary, which you can relive anytime on demand on TNA Plus. We saw the Elegance brand defending the Knockouts World Tag Team titles against the Inspiration. Down the stretch, the Inspiration won to the Idolizer. Heather with the spear, then there's Emma with that torch, a la Lady Liberty. The referee never saw it. Match by Elegance hit rarefied air, and the Elegance brand retained the titles.
My enemies necessary. Brand stays on top. Let's not forget, Match by Elegance also in her back pocket is that #1 contender to the Knockouts World title. That is power.
And there
team of Cassie and Jesse McKay. This is the shot.
So who's their partner? I don't know.
Sunday at Slammiversary, the Inspiration brand challenged them to a 6 knockout tag team match tonight live on Impact, and said they were quote going to bring a friend to team with them against the Elegance brand.
Look, these two are so mean to me that I have a hard time believing they have a friend, but apparently they have come here with backup. I'm very curious to see who that is.
Cassie Lee, Jesse McKay, the Inspiration, former Knockouts World Tag Team Champions in their own right. The question is, who do they get? Who's their friend? Let them team up against the Elegance brand. Oh, well, look who's back.
And their tag team
Who?
from Duke City, New Mexico.
I've heard, like, I recognize the name, but I don't remember her at all.
Do so earlier on this year. Now, Mara Shade set to team up with the Inspiration.
Well, that is a provocative pitch, if I do say so myself. I'll be all these three team together. Again, the Elegance brand, the ultimate united front. This one should be interesting.
A surprise for the Elegance brand. TNA Impact. Shade set to team up with Lee and McKay against Ash, Heather, and M. You talked about how Act by Elegance is the number. However, we learned before the commercial break, it's been made official per Santino Morale. Next week, Masha Slamovich will get her contractual rematch at Slammiversary against
Oh, talk about elegance.
well, now, what is the Elegance brand doing?
Look, they're showing how tall they can truly be. They rise together.
Emma's leaving.
And she's even
Oh,
taller.
they've been playing charades this whole time. I now am Cassie McKay.
Oh, the low down tactics there from McKay.
Oh, big shot.
Yeah, I kind of expect it to be more of a Gaga match,
Face.
you know, with considering the characters involved.
And the user reviews are in, and they are spectacular. 5 out of 5 stars for him by elegance on those aggregated sites.
M did help Ash and Heather retain the national tag team competition. We'll count down to Slammiversary. The rest of the brand supporting M. Shade shoulder to shoulder. Oh, wait a minute now. This is iconic.
The crowd's not into this. They're just,
This brand is in some trouble right now, and Morgan should into the outside.
Whoa!
And now on the attack.
Not done yet. Look out!
Shut it! Wipes out the entire brand.
all right, that got him into it a little bit.
Get it. The Inspiration and Mara today are in control live on Impact.
Commercial break time. Whoop, whoop. That's that weird ass camera shot. I guess it's picture in picture. Thanks to the TNA Plus feed.
Team matchup continuing now. The Inspiration taking control here.
It's inspiring. That's a Great Wall.
Whoop, whoop.
What's your problem? problem with the
He said iconic. He said iconic.
You deserve it.
I simply properly, and they punched me in the stomach for it today.
And the jujitsu. No, that's a part of the small intestine. That sounds good. This is in control here. Jesse McKenzie.
Absolutely turning this match around the way it should be. The elegance brand.
This is Heather by Elegance, who's taken under the wing of by Elegance. Puts it down, some would say, within the
It's brand safe. I think it's pretty safe to say.
okay. That's
All right, now they got the crowd in it.
They went all the way. They brought in Heather, elevated her. They brought in and elevated her.
what is happening. And she's taking Marchionet's lollipop.
Look, I will never. Oh! I never condone taking someone else's food and putting it in your mouth. But either way, sending a message clearly. 7 out of 10.
Kick out there by Jesse McKay.
Go to 10 to 15.
The shenanigans there by Elegance tipped on Jesse and Laura Shanae through the attention of our referee, Paige Principal.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, man. Yep, we're all human. We're all imperfect. We're all fallible. You know, way it goes sometimes, pal.
Tags were made. Heather is legal. And now it's Cassie Lee taking a shot there again by Elegance.
I remember. Have you ever heard of Bill Cooper? He used to do the Hour of the Time shortwave radio show. Multiple times throughout his broadcasts, or I should say through multiple broadcasts, he said, "Don't ever put me on a pedestal. Do not ever put me on a pedestal. I'm no different than you are."
Oh! The relentless side of a hatch by Elegance. I hope both Asha Slanovich keep their eyes on this one.
Oh, face first into the apron.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, he really was.
Here's where Hatch by Elegance can get things done.
Robert hook to the leg by Action and kicked out by Cassie Lee.
To say the aggression from Hatch by Elegance lately has been very much enjoyed. I think it's up for game. Not just a pretty face, that's for damn sure. Now Cassie Lee trying to get a vertical face.
Yeah, well, you're cool and we love you, pal. Whoop whoop. You know, you're an important staple of this community.
Great job isolating Cassie Lee here. Trying to squeeze the life out of the challenger here. But can Cassie Lee find a way to
Yeah, and he had his own starting his own investigation into it, like while it was still fresh in everybody's mind. So it's like, yep, gotta take him out. I will never ever forget the like the broadcast he did. Where he said, I'll talk about it later.
Friend of the inspiration that Cassie and Jesse alluded to this past Sunday at Slammiversary.
Yeah, unfortunately, those people are always going to exist. It's just you gotta learn how to handle and deal with it while, you know, keeping your peace and keeping your sanity. I haven't found the perfect way yet, but I'm certainly a lot a lot closer to it than I was, 37 years ago.
Joe Hendry goes one-on-one with Mike Santana for the first time ever. Also, we will hear from the
of course. I mean, probably the biggest Probably one of the biggest wrestling stories of all time. Yeah, it is so crazy. He actually called how he would be taken out. He would be killed on his doorstep. Dude was killed on his doorstep. Whoop whoop.
The referee trying to control Jesse McKay and Mara Shade.
Using the sandbox to ring to their advantage. Why?
And this match is going way longer than it needs to.
We learned at the top of the broadcast for our director of authority, Santina Morella, next week, Masha Slamovich will get her contractual rematch for the TNA Knockouts World Championship against Tracy Chandler. We'll see later on tonight. Don't forget, by Elegance is the number one contender to the Knockouts World Championship. But the Elegance enemies, you can see how Jesse McKay and Shade fought off the rest of the brand.
See, he was so close to a tag there. The distraction from the rest of the Elegance brand definitely helped, but now the window's open.
Rob Toho, Mara Shade is tagged into the match.
It's early going. Ooh, able to shut down.
Ooh, nice drop kick.
Heather and M by Elegance here.
Shade, a debut and a return all rolled into one, has competed in a TNA ring, however, spent 4 years in WWE. It's Mara Shade.
No doubt. Turn this matchup on its head.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Impressive.
There's the DDT out of the corner. Is it enough to beat the Elegance brand? Not broken up by Edge.
Great wherewithal from the #1 contender to the Knockouts World title.
Now the personal concierge up on the corner, distracting the room.
And so she was in WWE for 4 years. So who was that?
Took out Edge. Oh, and a stunner by Hitler.
So who was she in WWE then?
Down in all kinds of ways.
Corner.
Oh, that's Jakara Jackson. Oh, shit.
What is this? Teamwork coming into play here.
I did not recognize her.
Amazing.
Or it's been so long since I've seen her. Or I didn't get to see her enough.
Incredible double team action from the Elegance brand, but credit with the resilience of Mara Shade.
Heather and M have got to regroup.
Dude, that's crazy, Scott.
Elegance brand has the advantage though right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Wait, not like this. Don't let this
Fact check
happen.
true, Scott. Or Sonic. Man, I'm fucked up. I'm sorry.
Shut down.
To put away the Elegance brand. The insurance and the team champions.
Bring on your winners, Sakina Marsha Shea, and
Absolutely chaotic matchup, but in the end, the inspiration able to hit the equalizer. No doubt about it. 1, 2, 3. And secure a win for themselves in the debuting Shade.
Worry about the inspiration again.
Well, their new friend certainly made an impression on the Knockouts division.
Right now it's time for the TNA
Injury report time, pal.
presented by BioFlex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. Our broadcast multiple bruises and a minor head injury following an unprovoked attack by Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary. He is currently under medical observation.
Yes, she is cold-blooded. Whoop, whoop.
Due to the severity and nature of the incident, suspended indefinitely. Moose suffered a hip contusion during his hard-fought match against Leon Slater at Slammiversary for the X Division Championship. Moose is being monitored closely by TNA's medical team.
Bro, that's nuts. Yeah, I've heard things like that before. Damn, that had to have been just that had to have been trippy as fuck, dude.
TNA World Tag Team title at Slammiversary. Navarro has begun treatment to be reevaluated over the coming weeks. This TNA injury report is presented by BioFlex.
Mike Santana, would love to get your thoughts about what happened at Slammiversary. Indy Hartwell. Indy.
Was that Gabby?
Oh, big win for you against Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary. What's next for you? Well, first off, Gabby, I just want to say.
Oh, it is Gabby.
Having a Slammiversary after my match, Tessa attacking Gia for no reason. It's pathetic. But now, I can finally focus on what I came here for, and that is to become.
I remember that it was a thing at one point.
I'm not very good with stuff, but I just want to say thanks for last week. You know, I very needed it. Not you. We're just going to sit together. I'll get that. Don't worry. Ladies, I just want you to know I've been watching you very closely. And I'm officially a mentor. That's right, mentor. And I think you both have.
Bro.
Especially you, Indy. I mean, after all that last week, you just overcome. Oh, yeah, after all that, you were part of the two-male ambush. You think I want you to mentor me? No.
Dude.
Right now it's the present.
I'm sure it was beautiful. I'm sure it was anything beyond that could have been imagined.
She's not my mentor.
Okay, I like what they're doing with Victoria Crawford, where she's kind of acting like the vet, even though she kind of knows. They're playing into the fact that she never really got good, but now she's trying to be a vet. Nice, Scott. Yeah, because I think it's. I remember seeing something like that. It's like there's a part of it's the part of your brain that makes you dream that doesn't get cut, or the part that something with the part of your like brain stem or whatever part of your brain it is that makes you dream when you're out. That's like not really activated under anesthesia because you're not asleep. You're just out. Yeah, man, that's jelly, bro. Jelly, bro. There's got some dude out here hyping out the crowd. Yo, what's up, Gruss? It do well. What it do with you? Yeet yeet. Wow. That as a believing Christian, dude, that sounds like there's some divine intervention going on there, pal. Yeah, that sounds like some divine intervention right there. Yeah, we got Gruss over here predicting the future, pal. Gruss, get this. So the opening of tonight's Impact was basically the system turning babyface and basically saying they'll be the front line to take on, NXT. And basically now it looks like we're building to Moose and Trick for the TNA title.
It's 23 years I've given this place. 23 years. And look at the state it's in. Look at the condition it's in. Outsiders are everywhere. They're taking over. And we've got to do something about it. We've got to fix it. Joe Henry doesn't want it. Like St. He couldn't get it done. Maybe they don't want to fix it. Maybe that was a choice by them. Maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe I gotta initiate the
Fucking Grustradamus.
I'm the only one seeing to see the truth. I'm the one that has to do it. I will cleanse this place.
Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop.
I shudder to think what Eric Young means by cleansing TNA.
Really, that's the first I've heard about that. That's new news. Whoop whoop. And that's 4 belts. Dude, seriously, like this guy's got a rocket strapped to his ass. Which he certainly earned and deserves. Like he's gotten so much better in the last year. Like he's obviously listening to what the veterans around him are teaching him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new TNA X-Division Champion.
Yeah, that'd be nice if they did that.
You see Leon Slater here, the new X-Division champion, has the classic X-Division title now around his waist as the youngest champion. Yo, Rhode Island, we did it!
Oh, is he tweeting? Dude, he did. That's awesome. That is awesome.
you guys are too kind, man. Honestly, you guys are too kind, bro. I can't lie.
All things wrestling with the $2 super sticker. Whoop whoop. Thank you, man. Much love to you right back. Yeet yeet. Hope you are having a great night. Whoop whoop.
It was the biggest night in TNA wrestling history. And somehow, somewhere, the boy managed to walk out your new X Division. And not
Oh yeah, and Moose put over Leon Slater huge in his opening promo too.
Not only that, I was the biggest X Division champion of all time. You get that? Don't get me wrong, man. It was a struggle. I had to go through one of the best in the world in Moose. And although that beef was crazy beforehand, once the match was done, once the dust had settled, he took this belt and he strapped it around my waist like a real man, and that's respect. But listen, if we're talking about respect, if we're talking about one of the best in the world, there's one other man I'd like to talk about. And that's the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Man, I wish I could describe to you lot what that moment felt like, but I think you saw it. I was jumping around, I was running around, I was like a kid at Christmas. When the music hit and he said, let's get ready to fly, I was ready to fly.
Dude, he's come such a long way in promos.
He said, congratulations, kid. And that right there.
Yeah, get me stand on the iPad, pal.
You know, myself as a little bit of a record breaker, a little bit of a moment maker. And not only that, I'm trying to make some history of my own. So as long as I've got this belt, I'm bringing the X Division back to its roots. When this division was about speed, when this division was about innovation, about athleticism, agility. Back when man like AJ Styles ran this thing. Back when man like Alex Shelley ran this thing. Back when man like Chris Sabin ran this thing. Man like Christopher Daniels, man like Samoa Joe, man like Amazing Red ran this thing. And now I carry that legacy on my shoulders. And if I can promise you all one thing, I promise I'm going to make this reign a special one. Hey, but I can't forget, man, if we're talking about roots, we talk about history, we talk about legacies. There's only two people that I really want to give the big up. And that's Matt. Yeah? That's the hardest. They didn't just pave the way for me. They paved
Oh, nice, cool.
our whole locker room, our whole business. If you have a moment, I'd love for you to join me right now.
6 belts.
Wonderful. Man. Moment we saw the two mountains apart. We're bound for glory for one last match. I hope that happens, but right now, set of new champions here. They've also.
Oh, we're taking some buffering issues. Might have to refresh. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, yeah. I love to hear it. Leon, congratulations, my man. What you did at Slammiversary is the start of what is going to be a very special run. And speaking of special, there's a special in this building tonight. Can you feel it?
there's a special energy happening at TNA right now. And I got to tell you, to be here with my brother as the TNA World Tag Team Champions for the 4th time, along with our son, the new X Division champion, Leon Slater, and to be here in front of all of you die-hardy, rabid TNA fan base. You and this energy is the fuel that keeps the Hardy train moving full steam ahead, deleting anything in its path.
This is good stuff. This is a good in-ring. This is good stuff, pal. And there's 7 belts.
Right here in TNA Wrestling. What's got me frustrated after the bout with 4th row for the countdown to Slammiversary alongside King Something and Man's Warning.
Nice.
I was listening in the back, but I have to get this off my chest. I am not happy with what happened at Slammiversary. We have outsiders coming into this company who do not belong. And chips on people who don't even work here. But when I look at standing in front of me in this TNA ring, it's real TNA champions. I see a 20-year-old phenom, the youngest X Division champion in this company's history. You get me? And then I look at you two.
This might be Macklin's best promo.
I see my heroes. And most of all, I see the greatest tag team of all time.
This has been a good show so far, outside of the Elegance and match going way too long.
And then, well, you got me. You got a grunt who never thought he was going to make it home, and let alone become a world champion and the first and still TNA International Champion. We put our blood, our sweat, and our tears into this place because we believe in it. It believed in us back. Hell, all of you believed in us. So now it is on us, on all of us, to hold the line, to draw our line in the sand and make a declaration. So to anyone that is out there listening, whether it is in our locker room or around the world, if you dare to step up, beware. Because this is my home, my TNA, our TNA. So whoever dares to step up, you better be ready for a damn war.
Russ, you calling me like, yeah, they're very clear setting up TNA versus NXT like on a faction, like a roster encompassing storyline.
Refuse to lose. Well, listen to a real. I mentioned the issues that Macklin had on the countdown to Slammiversary would shake something in Man's Order. They've been hiding that international title. Live.
And commercial break time. See what's going on in X-Land. Yeet, yeet. Shout out to Leo Rush. Shout out to Leo Rush showing class. Yeah, I'm going to read Leo Rush's tweet. I'm not going to jump in on the hate train. It doesn't fulfill me in any way. I won't be celebrating the death of anyone. It's lame. If you have a personal opinion strong enough that you feel the need to share with the world on a day someone lost their life while family and friends mourn, that's on you. If you were a kid watching Hogan, you were dropping the leg, hulking up, waving the finger, ripping off a shirt your parents bought you, or playing air guitar to NWO's music. Bro, that one's gonna be that's gonna be that's actually gonna be kind of fun. Actually, think about it. Like watching it from the sidelines, that's actually be a fun one. Yeah, you just can't. There's no getting through to hateful people. When people decide to let hate take root in their heart, there's no getting through to them. They're just not. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Who'd ever took that bet back in the day?
We are back live on TNA Impact with more of the aftermath from Slammiversary.
The following is a no disqualification match. Introducing first, coming into the ring by step to win from Butt Short, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miss Warner.
real one. So fun too. And John, that interval to change something, open the door for real one to hit deep the feet. And Gross picked up the victory on the anniversary. So tonight, it's Warner versus Jake Sutton in a no disqualification match.
And his opponent.
Oh! Not even wasting 1 second. I mean, there is no disqualification. Wasting no time.
No countouts, no disqualifications. First man to get hit for a submission in. The winner, Jake Sutton for Warner. And Warner latching out the track. And remind you of Warner's table. No disqualifications.
Oh, dude, if TNA got on like CW, which again, if you're doing an AEW or not AEW, NXT TNA crossover on the same network, okay, yeah, that's you can do something with that, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, and if TNA got on CW, yeah, TNA AEW is in trouble. And TKO will spend the money to do whatever it is they can to make TNA look like a bigger and better show than AEW.
Something, man. Those forearms and elbows are already, oh my God, certified weapons. Put him in a no DQ environment. Something looking to take off here.
Look at the stick. And something.
Right outside the traps in the neck of Jake Something as he was taken to the sky.
Oh. Commercial break from 4 real, true TNA champion, division champion Leon Slater, the tag team champions, the Hardys, and the aforementioned international champion, Steve Macklin. Plenty of motivation.
Here's the thing, though. If they wouldn't have poked the bear and just, did everything they could to piss WWE off, this might not be happening.
Got the left shoulder up in time, plus the return of AJ Styles to TNA Wrestling for the first time in over 11 years since Slammiversary changed everything. We are, of course, on the path to Bound for Glory now. As of Slammiversary, the next time we'll be live on TNA Plus Swedish and tomorrow.
Nice. That felt like a stack card. Whoop, whoop.
Something on the top rope, opening the window for Mance Warner.
Oh, look out below!
Yeah, give me the wing stop, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Tingling superplex through the steel.
Pepper, by Warner, change something on his shoulder up.
Now, I don't know. Take another look at this from the very top through the steel. But somehow, Jake Something is still in this one.
Bloodthirsty lot here in Kingston, Rhode Island. Live for TNA Impact. This is the Impact After Slam. Sledgehammer has a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer and a smooch. That's one way to spend a Thursday night.
Sledgehammer
Almost caved in the skull.
Oh, Jake Something punch right
outside. What's going through his mind? Nothing good comes from a little black bag.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're looking for that network deal. Well, the president said as much. Like their president was on Ariel Helwani's show and said, "Yeah, we're trying to get a network deal. We're trying to get like a 20 million a year deal where we can do like live shows 52 weeks a year." Or if wherever that number was, or the 10 million, I don't remember.
Another look. The belly of that suplex.
It's a hardcore match. Okay, pal. You got sledgehammer, thumbtacks, chairs.
The black hole slam calls it into the board.
And Jake's something over, pal. And I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some more. Whoop whoop. Let's talk about nachos tonight. Yeah, pal. Going to do a recount of the belts tonight. So we saw the the Knockouts tag team, saw the world title, saw the X Division title, saw the tag team titles, saw the international title. So looks like we're about to see, and with JC Jane coming out, we are about to see 9. So Todd may be the man tonight, pal. Whoop whoop. Unless we get some surprises from Enzo and the crew from Fourth Rope, pal. That's why I kind of shot a little bit high tonight with 11, in case Enzo or a Real One and Zillafot 2 show up. Whoop whoop. How's everybody doing tonight? Whoop whoop. This has been a good impact. Real good impact. That's a long commercial break. Damn, pal. And as soon as I say that,
Honor, class, pride, but you have none of those things. But you know who has some of those things? I'll see you next week.
Zeno Morello looks to lead by example. He'll challenge Ethan campaign for the NXT North American Championship this coming Tuesday night live on NXT. The DOA to take some NXT gold.
get me Reptilian Britt Baker, pal. Whoop, whoop.
And take some of ours.
And that's 9 belts. Man, you got to feel for the NXT and TNA talent that are working both shows. Like, that's got to be a bitch going back and forth. Like, that's got to be a pain in the ass travel schedule.
Hard look at your new TNA Knockout World Champion. All I want to know is, why is everybody so shocked? Here to TNA and took out your unstoppable, your unbeatable, your precious little Masha. And when you look at this TNA Knockouts World Champions, you think of TNA Hall of Famers. People like Gail Kim, Mickey James, Awesome Kong, the beautiful. Hell, I'll even put Jordan Grace into the mix. But I'm here to change the course of history. Going forward, when you look at this championship, you will think of JC Jane. Not only is my reign already historic, but I'm going to make
For real, exactly.
that it is
More promotion, more eyeballs you're in front of.
And by no means is that enough on this women's division, because there are some extremely talented women in the back. But the problem with them is they are all over the place. I mean, you have a woman who calls herself the undeniable diamond, but she gets suspended every other month. You have the elegant brand, who is anything but elegant. You have Rosemary and Victoria Crawford, who both need to be locked away in an insane asylum. Who looks like she's more ready for a music festival than she is to compete inside that square circle. Xia Li. Oh, good Lord, Xia Li. Pro tip for you, honey. Please.
She just called Lei Yingli Xia Li. She called the Lei Yingli by her WWE name. Live TV, pal.
Nothing of relevancy, especially when I'm the one holding the gold. Take this picture in of your double champ. Everybody, when they watch me, they know that I am at the top of my game. And I'm going to be holding on to this TNA World Championship for a very, very long time. Because JC Jane, well, I always get the last laugh.
Exotic words from our double champion, JC Jane.
Oh, back Sunday, Slammiversary was Presented in part by AEW. The partner of TNA Wrestling.
That was funny. I popped for that. Then again, she also had to follow up with Zaya Brookside. So easy slip. All joking aside, easy slip.
The official hydration of TNA Wrestling. Use promo code TNA15 for 15% off your order at shopagame.com. To what, in my opinion, is the A-Team in wrestling.
Introducing first, accompanied to the
As a tag team match, you got Great Hands versus the former Edgehead / Major Brothers. Whoop whoop.
Tonight we saw between over 4 and the 16 as we open up this live edition of TNA Impact and then Cinderella witnessing boxing matchup.
Luckily, though, because of the partnership, you don't got to worry the copyright thing. Yeah, looks like we got some. Looks like Michael and Bruce are in the. Oh, I think we're good, pal. Yeet yeet. Oh, we got Lish take a walk in Brian now. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got to refresh the feed. Yeah. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, this might take a minute. Sorry, guys. The bot bullshit's kicking up again with the feed. Yeah, we got Lish with Myers and Ryder pal tonight. Whoop whoop. Here we go. I think maybe. All right. Whoop, whoop. There we go.
To reclaim our world championship, the system is offering their services in that Cardona the melee between Order 4 and the system told Brian Myers and company, I'll stand by your side like I did in Slammiversary.
Here they are living up to that, but contending with Order 4.
Oh, here's the cover kick out by Hobbs.
Seem to be stronger than ever. Mustafa Ali able to put Cedric Alexander in the rear view.
Myers sporting the red and yellow tonight. Myers trying to end this thing, looking for the spear, and there goes Hodge. Diving out of the ring. Well, now there's the rest of Order 4. Mustafa Ali and Tasha Steele. Steele's played an incremental part. Ali defeated Cedric Alexander at Slammiversary. They created a distraction here to help the Great Hands. Tasha Steele's
Her worth over and over and over.
made. John Schuyler tags in Jason Hodge.
This is a great job of isolating Brian Myers here. The great hand, they can get a win over here. Over, like I said, many times tag team champions around the world. Now raise their stuff.
2 for 1 for Myers.
Myers able to quickly get out of the blocks there.
Whoop, whoop.
as the champs are the major players. Cardona and Myers, a well-oiled machine as tag team partners. Without about the Cardona. The unpretty her. Shout out Chelsea Green on it. Broken up by Hodge. Now this one starting to break down all over the place. Oh, and Hodge and Myers to the end. Leave Skyler and Cardona alone. Could it be time? It's oh, oh, it's tossed and steals. Fell with the Lynch and Edwards. This thing is getting.
Oh, we might get a Tasha Lish match, pal. Whoop whoop. I like it. I like it.
Wait a minute. Who the hell is that? Oh, there goes Cardona. That guy's huge.
Okay, so apparently one of Ali's Secret Service dudes just ran in and did a choke bomb to to Matt Cardona, and John Schuyler got the pin, pal. So apparently there's a new member of Order 4, like a new. Oh, they Order 4 now has a diesel. They got a diesel, pal. Granted, he's not that much taller than the rest of the group, but he's still, like noticeably bigger. Good stuff. That's a good way to introduce a character, pal. Good way to introduce a character. And good way to get Order 4 over. Good shit. I got to applaud that booking. And main event time coming up. Mike Santana versus Joe Hendry. Yeet, yeet. Whoop, whoop. What's going on? Excellent, pal. Yeah, pal. Oh, we got Kaz coming out. Kazarian. I mean, this is the commercial break, but apparently this is so he's he's going to commentary. Kazarian is a guy that Leon Slater. I think Leon they need to do. That's an easy program they can do that help Leon Slater get over even more. Kazarian is a X Division OG. Like, that's a natural program and direction to go right there. If you want to help elevate Leon Slater and get him more over, put him in a program with Kazarian. Kazarian puts him over. There you go, pal.
Welcome back live with TNA Impact. We're moments away from our main event. Mike Santana up against Joe Hendry, and we have unfortunately been joined here on commentary like we were. The main event of Slammiversary, Frankie Kazarian is back. Three-man booth, just like the Todd Italy days, boys. Here we are. So glad you're back now.
I'm glad, yes. You got your French. Even you gone too far. You lost me. I can't stand it. Get him out of here.
What?
Frankie, one step over the line. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Get the scum of TNA out of here.
Had to be done.
All right, now we're set for our
Okay, so apparently Kazarian got thrown out. Oh, yeah, I think I see Kazarian is kind of like a traitor. Ooh, that would be a good storyline. That would be a good storyline to go with. Kazarian is like the Benedict Arnold TNA. That's a good storyline they could go with. Of course, they're kind of doing that already with First Class.
No doubt about it. I'm so worked up. I'm the biggest Frankie Kazarian fan, but as part of that, he got involved and possibly played into the back. Did not come home. That is ticked off this man and well.
And his opponent, nothing, weighing in at 252 pounds, of pure nation. We believe Joe Hendry.
Tonight, Mike Santana refused to comment.
Oh, shit, it's a hard buffer. Damn. All right, now we're good. We're good. I think.
Slammiversary. It's Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana in our main event. Live next.
And commercial break time, pal. Whoop whoop. So let's see what the thing about tonight's show. Yeah, pal. Whoops. Sorry about that. Whoop whoop. Whew. It's been a day, pal. Hey, welcome back, Todd. Whoop whoop. How's Tantric been? Hope it's been a good show, pal. Show's been good. Show's actually been a pretty decent show tonight, outside of an unnecessarily long 6-women tag match with Elegance Brand versus Iconics, and I already forgot her new name, but the former Jakara Jackson. And it looks like they're pretty much going all in on the TNA versus NXT feud, with basically like Steve Macklin rallying the Hardy Boys and Leon Slater, like, we're the only champion, like we're pretty much the only champions this company has left. So let's go to war, boys. Oh yeah, and the belt counts 9. You are currently the favorite to win, pal.
You could argue, represent the very heartbeat of the current form of TNA wrestling.
It's main event time with Hendry and Santana.
Slammiversary, it seemed like the perfect conclusion on his path of purpose to the TNA World Championship. Meanwhile, Joe Hendry was trying to redeem himself after losing our TNA World Championship to outside Trick Williams people from NXT.
Obvious frustrations, of course.
Yeah, man. I mean that's what it means to be a fan, pal. It's like, okay, you may not agree with it in the moment. Let it play out and see where it goes. And like the main theme of tonight has been, kind of TNA declaring war and wanting a piece of NXT and wanting to go after NXT and bring the fight to them. I mean, you had the system pretty much, finish their babyface turn they'd been teasing for a bit.
Impact in the main event speaks volumes to whoever wants to challenge.
Have them be like they want to be the head of the spear in the war against NXT. With Moose, it looks like the next challenger for Trick is Moose.
First time in over 11 years, they saw Cleveland Slater become the youngest X Division champion of all time. Hardys ascend to their
And Moose cut a fantastic promo tonight where he put over Leon Slater and said, "Okay, I know I can leave this X Division belt in good hands, so now I'm going after you, Trick." Like that. At least that was the gist I got from it.
Intended there for one Joe Hendry. But like I said, it is ultimately about the next step. You can't look back. Not in this sport. You gotta look.
And Slater cut a great promo. He cut a great promo tonight.
shoulders down Santana. It was staying. This past weekend, Slammiversary marked the highest attended event in TNA wrestling on North American soil, breaking the record set 12 years ago. Every possible metric was up. Every record shattered. Tremendous for TNA wrestling behind the scenes. Inside the ring, that's what Santana and Hendry are focused on, about proving they can get back to a title shot.
Now, after Slammiversary, do you not feel?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting those vibes too, Gruss. Honestly, if it's anybody who does it, it's got to be JDC. It's got to be JDC. Yep, you've been eerily accurate in your predictions. But I could see it being JDC, and that would make the most amount of sense. Like he's the one that kind of needs the most of a character refresh.
Santana and Hendry matching each other here in the early stages of this matchup. Down goes the realist, down goes the global phenomenon.
Fourth here.
Line out, spin the block there. Then Mike Santana. Hendry kick out two. Down goes Hendry. Santana with a senton. Santana and Hendry looking to move forward after Slammiversary. This main event matchup continues live.
All right, later, Todd. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, too, Order 4 debuted a new member, like a new Secret Service member who's kind of like their Diesel. And they got the win over Myers and Cardona.
Very evenly matched so far between these two pillars of TNA wrestling.
Santana.
Whoop, whoop.
Listed this out a tribute to the late, incredibly big, great Eddie Guerrero.
Santana looks into the covered shoulders down, kick out by Hendry.
Lifelong inspiration for Mike Santana.
Hendry trying to shake it off. Both these men trying to get back on track following Slammiversary.
Question is, can they refocus? It's so near of Slammiversary. It has to rattle even the pages. I mean, we saw Mike Santana earlier tonight.
I mean, some more of this Taco Bell, pal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, some delicious nachos, pal. I'm sure it'll be something several minutes long. Encompassing his entire career, going from maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they go all the way back to AWA with that footage. And of course, the Hulkamania, WrestleMania years, the early 90s, WCW, NWO, Hollywood Hogan, and of course the eventual return, pal. Highly doubt they'll include any of the late 90s, 99, 2000s new blood stuff in there.
Even more control in this main event matchup.
Oh shit. That's a hard Donnie, pal. Damn. It's going to take a minute to get back. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. Whoop, whoop. And he's definitely getting the 10 bell salute. Absolutely, Gruss. You can feel however you want to feel about Hogan personally. You cannot deny the fact, if it were not for him, wrestling would not be where it's at right now. Although in an alternate universe, I gotta play devil's advocate here. There was another name that Vince had in mind for that role that he was kind of strongly leaning towards. You know who that man was? The American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes. Could you imagine Dusty Rhodes in that spot, in that role? What would that have looked like? Obviously, they would have made adjustments to make the character work more for Dusty's personality, but
once again looks to the people, looks for the bully.
But at the end of the day, Hogan was still the man who did it.
To the TNA Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle. Point 9 on that one. Santana getting worn down. Santana on the move. Oh, powerbomb by Hendry. The idiot rolled through.
And it looks like they're going to keep the party going on Twitch once this is over, pal. Whoop, whoop.
His face between the heartbreak of losing the title, the heartbreak we talked about.
Yeah, and Hogan's charisma, not knocking on Dusty's. Dusty was his own unique charisma. The thing is, though, Hogan's charisma brought something to it that I don't think Dusty's could have. Now, like I said earlier, it would take you'd have to adjust the character to fit Dusty. That was kind of the problem. Would it have worked? Absolutely. Because it's Dusty.
He's not slowing down. Heading right to the sky, boys.
One more glance up at the heavens of Omos to Eddie Guerrero. The puppies.
Good match so far, too, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Flash from the top rope, but Hendry staying alive in this matchup.
That's very true. Yeah, he had a much more wider, more international appeal, whereas Dusty was more, for lack of a better term, regional. Or at least limited to one country.
Here back and forth.
Maybe a few, but certainly not to the level that Hogan did.
Oh my God, one more. Keep going.
We're at the razor's edge here. Hold on, cover.
Santana with a flash pin on Hendry, pal. Whoop, whoop. I like that finish. It was a surprise out of nowhere one. Where it's like you got guys like trading switching up on pins, doing transitions, there's quick stuff on the mat, and Santana just happened to catch him. Good stuff, pal. Damn, that buffering kicking in again. Come on, not right now. What the fuck? There we go. And even though they're going nose to nose, face to face, okay, they have each other's respect now. Nice stuff. So yeah, that looked like a torch pass almost. Yeah, like Hendry just gave like Mr. TNA rub over to Santana, pal. Good show tonight. And that is it for at least this show. That doesn't mean the party is over for tonight. We'll get back to that in a second. Tomorrow, we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. Saturday, we got the Smack Attack. Saturday, we got the HMG After Dark that evening. I know I had said something else the other night. I'm kind of thinking of changing it up again. Same with on Sunday night. And then, of course, Sunday during the day, we got The Wreckage. Then Monday Locker Room Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. Followed up with, I think if the dates are correct, we're going to do HMG After Dark as soon as Raw Watch Along after Impact Attack is over. We're going to do a special HMG After Dark of Unreal on Netflix, pal. Again, that's if the dates are right. And of course, Tuesday, We Like It Raw, A Show, and then NXT Watch Along as soon as A Show is over. Then Wednesday Locker Room. The HMG Dynamite Watch Along and Belt Count. But as far as tonight goes, we're keeping the party going over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LGBrandon. Whoop whoop. In about 10-15 minutes. Hope to catch you over there, pal. If not, have a great rest of your week. And hope to catch you on one of the other shows. Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop. Take care, y'all.